Welcome to Young and Finch, the podcast made by Korean millennials. Hey guys, welcome to episode 15. My name is Andrew.
I'm Brian.
And I'm Josh.
And let's just get into it. What's up, guys?
How's it going?
Sup? Why is our voice so deep all of a sudden?
Yeah, Brian, you sound pretty sick.
My voice is always deep.
Nice.
Can one of you guys give a recap of dating part 1?
Yeah, we touched on first dates, our approach to it, and some, what is it? Green lights and red flags, right?
Yeah, green lights, red flags. What our types are.
I think this episode we're gonna focus more on the casual relationship. I guess, what is a casual relationship to you guys? How do you define it?
It's a good thing you asked.
Oh yeah.
I have Wikipedia's definition right here. Casual dating or a casual relationship is a physical and emotional relationship between two people who may have casual sex or near sexual relationship without necessarily demanding or expecting the additional commitments of a more formal romantic relationship.
Okay, That's very subjective. Let's say in that scenario you catch feelings, would it still be a casual relationship?
Well, it says physical and emotional.
Oh, true.
Yeah. Brian, what do you think?
What do I think about that? Sounds pretty good. I mean, yeah, I think you're gonna bang on. I don't know what else to say. I think starting off casually, there's like no obligation and there's no pressure.
Mm-hmm.
And that way, I don't know, you're just more relaxed and more comfortable and you just kind of go with the flow, you know?
Yeah, I was going to say the same thing. Like, the definition is good and all, but I agree. It's like, I think casual dating is a nice segue into potentially more serious relationships, but it's kind of like a nice first step.
Yeah, and sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, go.
I was gonna say, a lot of people say when you're going into a relationship, don't think too deep, don't think about the future that much, just start it lightly. I think that's what you're referring to, right, Josh?
Yeah,
I agree with that point.
I'm kind of curious to, like, how do people start relationships other than starting casually? Like, it could be even just as a friend or just casually meeting up. You're not gonna meet someone and be like, oh, like, you want to be my girlfriend and boyfriend, like, on the first date, you know?
Well,
it just kind of gradually gets to that point after, like, spending time and, you know, going out and having fun.
I think you could tell if you want to see the person for a long time or a short time, just by meeting them, right? And I think, to your point, the first couple of dates is to be used for getting to know each other. Yeah. So regardless of casual or serious relationship, you kind of have to have that as a base case. And I think it's always good to start casually, obviously, and then move towards serious. I don't think it could start off serious. So I get your point where it's naturally casually to serious, but I think usually, I don't know, when I see someone and I meet them, it's like I could see myself meeting them for trying to meet them in a casual relationship or a serious relationship. And obviously things might change while you are meeting them.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
that makes sense. I think, though, maybe this might just be my perspective, but I think in Korea the dating culture is a little different, where it's like they don't really casually date too much, you know? They kind of go right into being in a relationship.
Yeah, but in Korea it's more like, hey, do you want to...
Like, they're just like, you want to be my girlfriend? And it's like, yeah. And it's like, okay, now we're dating.
Yeah. I don't think they... So for us who are living in North America, we don't say a lot of... It's not official, right? For a lot of us. Actually, no.
Really?
It might be official.
Like, even if it's just like one conversation that's like, hey, so like...
Yeah.
What are we?
Like,
I guess...
Like, you're my... I'm you're my, you know?
Sorry, I guess where I'm trying to go with this is the titles doesn't dictate the seriousness or the casualness of the relationship.
Yeah, for sure. I agree with that.
So, anyways, what do you think about casual relationships, Brian?
I think it's normal. I mean, for me, all my relationships has just kind of started off casually.
What a casual boy.
Unless like back in the days when you're in like elementary school or high school where, you do kind of cute shit or whatever. And then you just kind of start off being girlfriend and boyfriend, kind of like what Josh said. But like as you get older and, as you start working and things like that, you just, go on dates there and there. But when you're going on dates, you're not like automatically being like, oh, like we're going to be, committed to a relationship. And you just go on these dates and you get to know each other and, just have fun. And then I think it just naturally transitions into like a more serious and committed relationship.
Or not.
Right? Or not, yeah. If it fizzles up too.
I think that's the nice thing about casual relationships. It's kind of like, so long as you guys are on the same page and you guys are clear about what your intentions are and stuff like that, it's like, it's nice. It's a nice break from the structure of a serious relationship where you can kind of do things, hang out, go on dates, but then you can also talk to other people if that's part of, what was agreed upon, stuff like that. And it allows you to like, kind of live both single, but also not single. You know what I mean? I think that's kind of a nice.
I don't get
nice
it.
part about
Single but not
it's
single.
It's like you have the freedom of kind of your single life where you can kind of do what you want. You're not obligated to anyone's time. Like if you had a girlfriend or a partner, right? But at the same time, if you want to go on dates, if you want to, hook up or whatever, like you have this partner or whatever that you can call up.
To your point then, if you are officially boyfriend and girlfriend, it's not casual anymore?
I don't think so.
Of course not. That's not casual.
Yeah, and I think I might be thinking more about more casual relationship where it's not like, like I'm seeing this person maybe like once or twice a week. You know what I mean? Like there is no like I'm not talking to them every day either.
Yeah, I think.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so I think that's the difference between how Koreans view titles.
Yeah.
Because Koreans, even after they get the title of boyfriend and girlfriend, some might consider it just casual, and some might count it as serious.
What? Really?
Casual as in it's exclusive, but it's nothing serious, so it's casual. They're just meeting because they're interested in each other. So I've heard a lot of Koreans deal for a very short time.
Mm-hmm.
And move on to like the official boyfriend and girlfriend, and they start getting to know each other more than after they get the titles. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Okay. Yeah. I see what you're saying.
That's why I was like, oh, is it still casual if you still have like the title boyfriend and girlfriend?
But I think that doesn't. I think that's because you just gradually spend more time with that person. I don't think that necessarily has to do with the title.
I think it's like a cultural difference because I think if you said, hey, this is my boyfriend, this is my girlfriend here, they'd be like, oh, like, you guys are in a relationship. It's like, it's like a thing, right?
I guess we could, I'm definitely more catered to.
I think we're not on the same page about casual dating. You mean like hookups?
Again, I think Andrew's saying relationships in Korean culture are more casual, like they're more chill. But they're still relationships, right? And I think you're saying casual date like, I'm seeing this person or I'm dating this girl or whatever, but it's not like serious, right? And I think I'm talking about more like someone that I'm seeing, but I'm not in a relationship with them. Do you know what I mean?
But that's what I am. That's what I'm talking about too.
Oh, okay, yeah.
That's what you are?
I think you and I are more talking along the same wavelength. And then Andrew is coming from a more Korean perspective.
Yeah, I'm just so like pretty much in North American standards.
Yeah.
You usually get to know the person first. Okay. For like a month or maybe like 2 months.
Okay.
For a while, right?
Yeah.
But Koreans tend to just date a little shorter and put on the title, and they get to know each other more. So they're just trying to be exclusive really early.
Yeah. But then here's a question. If you're exclusive, are you really casual? Can you be in a casual exclusive relationship? Aren't they kind of contradictory?
It's like saying, can you be in a exclusive, non-serious relationship? I think you can.
But what makes a relationship serious? Isn't it the commitment and the obligation and the restrictions?
What if you're bored and you just want to date someone?
Once you have the title exclusive, like that's more like sacred. It's like you can't go meet anyone else. You guys are more, just kind of seeing each other, and that's it.
I'm gonna disagree. Actually, I think you can have casual exclusive relationship.
That's what I'm saying.
Yo, bunch of fuck boys.
I'm saying you could have casual relationship exclusively. Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah, no, I agree because I kind of function that same way where it's like, even if I'm seeing somebody, I don't want to deal with multiple people at one time.
Exactly. Yeah.
But that being said, like,
guys, that's not casual exclusive. That's just fucking fuck buddies, yo.
No. But I'm not seeing anyone else, so it's exclusive. But it's like I'm not limiting myself.
But that's kind of douchebag. So it's like when you say you want to dip, you're just
no, because it's got to be mutual.
It's mutual.
And
yeah.
I'm keeping that clear. I'm not telling.
That's fuck benefits, isn't that just?
Well, but it's like we're not just hooking up though, right? Or we're hanging out. We'll go to a movie, take her out to dinner, then we'll hook up. But like it's like, but she's not my girlfriend. She has no obligations as my partner.
Yeah.
Right.
Interesting. Okay.
Like she doesn't have to be there for my emotional support, and I don't expect that.
Yeah.
If she is, that's cool. that she's a great person.
But that's still casual though. That's not exclusive.
But exclusive just means that you're limited to, like, you're excluding everyone else. You're just committing to that one person.
Yeah, but that's
right?
cap though.
I don't think
How's
exclusive.
that cap?
I don't think
I'm telling you, that's what I do.
Because if you had the opportunity to meet someone else, you're gonna take that.
Yeah.
But I think that's the point. It's like, if I wanted to, then
that's not exclusive.
I wouldn't just do it. No, but like, here's the thing. Like, I wouldn't just do it, but like, I would tell that person, I'm like, hey, like, I'm no longer, I no longer want to be exclusive with you, but like, I'm just telling you because I have no obligations to you because you're not my partner, kind of thing. You know what I mean?
I get it.
And you had a relationship like that?
Yeah, I think in terms of casual relationships, that's kind of how I prefer to, like, I prefer that over like a whatever, where I can meet multiple people, for even like compared to like a more serious like structure one. If I want something casual, I think that works best for me.
Damn, that's crazy.
I agree with Josh, because I don't like meeting multiple people. First of all, I think that's my main reason. If I had the energy and like the money at the time, I would. But like my second point would be.
Oh wait, you would?
No, I'm saying, like, I would, just based on that first fact, if I did. But I don't have the time, energy, or the money to do that, so I can't do it. My second reason is because I would feel bad. Like, I do have feelings too, so I don't think I could do that.
Okay.
So I would meet, if it was me, that person casually, exclusively. Because I think exclusively doesn't equal serious, right? It's just casually exclusive, because like,
but I'm confused. It's like, if you guys are not like attracted to that person, why are you guys like exclusive,
Well, no, I would be.
Yeah, I would be attracted. It's just,
I think I would only be people I'm attracted with, I would only be with people I'm attracted
But then you wouldn't want to.
but it's like, I wouldn't think of serious relationship. I was just meeting them for fun.
Okay.
Right? Usually it won't last more than a year, these type of relationship, I don't think.
A year's a pretty long time though.
I mean, I don't know.
Like, I think for me, it's like, I'm not looking at a timeline, and it's, again, to Brian's point about, it being selfish or douchey or whatever. I think inherently in a way it is selfish, because I'm looking out for my own personal needs, which is like, my own personal time, my space, you know what I mean? And my decision to not
But it's mutual.
make obligations, but it's mutual.
Yeah.
And it's clearly communicated. And obviously it would only happen if they're on the same page.
Yes.
And
Okay. Sounds like to me it's just friends with benefits, man.
maybe,
I mean,
I guess you could call it that.
I think maybe the terminology is just a little bit confusing, and everyone calls this something different.
which is whatever. It's fine. It's what's part of the culture nowadays too.
Yeah.
I don't know. Friends with benefits sounds a bit trashy though, but you could say that.
So you're saying you wouldn't want to have friends with benefits?
I mean, if the opportunity arose, you know the vibes. Sorry,
Brian, what about you?
My thoughts on friends with benefits.
Yeah, friends benefits, casual relationship.
My definition of a casual relationship was you guys are both interested in each other and you guys keep going on dates and, just keep having normal dates, maybe like 5 times or 10 times or 20 times.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
And then
you guys eventually get to the point where, I don't know, maybe the girl or I'm going to ask, like, what are we? And then we kind of become more serious. I mean, not exactly that phrase, but that kind of experience is going to show up, if you meet that person for 20 times or whatever.
I see what you're saying.
And then you kind of gradually transition into a more exclusive, serious relationship. But before that event happens, all that is just casual relationship. Like, if I don't want to see this person, then I'll break off. If she doesn't want to see me, then I'll break off. Or if I want to go, date someone else, then we'll break off. We're not like a committed relationship yet, and that's why, for me, it's like a committed relationship or casual.
Would you be? Question. Yeah. Would you be seeing other people during this time?
I would.
Oh, you would. Okay, so you'd be playing the field.
Unless I really liked her, but she has to earn that from me. Vice versa too,
and vice versa, of course. Yeah, of course. Okay. Yeah, sure. I think I agree with that too. That makes sense too.
Yeah.
But I think the difference is that maybe I'm not necessarily thinking about that end goal. Like, there is no eventually, like, if there's no expectation that one of us is going to be like, so, like, what are we?
Mm-hmm.
It's just kind of like, it is what it is, and if things change, it changes.
Mm-hmm.
You don't necessarily have to say it. I think you could just kind of gradually transition. Like, if you guys do spend a lot of time together, like, you just kind of know.
Yeah.
But
let the record show Brian the type of guy to say, so, what are we?
Yeah, I don't think it.
Yo, you guys have had experience with that too, where a girl was like,
definitely.
"Oh, Josh or Andrew, what are we?"
Yeah. I mean, if it happens, it happens. But
right, Andrew, you know what I'm talking about.
I think the true feeling will show as time passes.
Nice.
Wait, what?
That's very sage.
What'd you say?
I said the true feelings will come out as time passes. You know what I'm saying?
True. Yeah.
Yeah. So, like, if it wasn't meant to be, it won't be.
You'll know.
And if it ends up being a better match than you thought, then who knows, right?
Yeah, I don't know. I think everything is casual relationship unless you know if it's serious or not. Let's just put it that way. I think that umbrellas everything that we said.
Yeah, I agree. I think that's just the way of dating as an adult. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, man, for sure.
It's like, if you know, you know.
Yeah. Have you guys ever caught feelings? Were you guys ever the one to catch feelings in a casual relationship or a hookup or friends with benefits or anything like that, where you were like the first to be like, so what are we?
I did when I was in university.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Do you want to tell us what happened?
So me and this girl, we were on the same like basketball intramurals team, like co-ed or whatever, and then that's how we kind of started talking. And then we just started talking on Facebook, and I guess the topic of like friends with benefits just kind of came up. And then we're like, oh, like, are you down? And I'm like, oh, I'm down. And then kind of had like a thing going. And then the next few weeks, like, actually, no, before I get there, she was very clear up front. It's like, oh, like make sure like you don't catch feelings and things like that. Keeping you in check. And I'm just like, oh, fuck. All right, cool, whatever. I'm trying to just, I'm just trying to smash.
Bro, I don't have feelings.
And then he was like, and
then he's like, so what are we?
Dirty.
This
is back in uni though, so it's like, what do you know, right? And then eventually ended up catching feeling and became this like a really needy person and things like that. But to be fair, there's this one event, right? I was like a house party, like at her house, and then there was like a bunch of people, and like I saw her there, and then we didn't even get to talk that night. But it was like around maybe like 11 o'clock. I actually left that party with like 2 other girls.
Nah.
But I'm not saying this to brag, but I guess she caught me, and when I was about to leave, she literally came out of the house, and then she started talking to me then, and then she kissed me in front of those 2 girls, and then obviously the 2 girls just kind of took off.
Damn. She marked her territory, bro.
Yeah, but like no, but she wasn't like even interested in me.
Bro,
So she was just kind of
I swear
playing
it's
me.
one of those like girl instincts where they want them for themselves, but they don't like you. You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
Yeah.
like-
So she was.
They don't want other guys.
So
Yeah,
in the
yeah.
end, turns out she was playing with like maybe 3 other guys at the time. So I
Playing
mean,
or
like she was
Talking
talking
to.
to 3 other guys. Yeah.
yeah.
And,
True.
Because if she was clear about it, I think it's a fair playing field, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
I mean, it sucks. Catching feelings sucks. I know, but you really can't get upset at someone who's like upfront about their intentions and what they're looking for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess. So that was my first taste of burn.
Damn.
But yeah, you live and you learn.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
You live and you learn.
Andrew?
I want to say I caught feelings, but I was very disappointed in this scenario where it was basically this girl that I met off of Tinder.
Nah.
Should I say this? I don't know if I want to say it.
All my friends are dogs.
Yo, just say it. Yo,
That's
Josh
true.
has had experience with friends with benefits. I've had experience with friends with benefits.
All right.
You know,
Cutting
whatever.
that out.
Wait, so the question is, have I ever caught feelings on
Yeah.
a casual relationship?
Casual relationship, hookup, whatever. Like catching feelings, I think happens in those kinds of casual situations, right?
The thing is, I never like caught feelings. I never was like, oh shit, I like this girl. I was just like,
The one downtown?
oh, her.
Yeah.
That I just fucked. Was that a casual relationship? All right, so so there's this one case where actually Josh and I lived in downtown for our last internship
Mm-hmm.
before we graduated.
Yes, sir.
This was in downtown, and since it was our last internship before graduating, we thought, let's take this time to party, go out, go clubbing as much as we can, because we were young, living in downtown core. So this one time we went to this bar and I found this really cute girl, and I usually don't fall like right after I meet them.
Fall? What do you mean fall?
Not fall. Okay.
Like
Fell in love?
catch feeling?
존나 귀엽네.
What the? Yeah, I found this girl in a bar and we hit it off really well. I think but I don't know how to say this in a very concise way.
Just let it rip, bro.
Yeah, we hit it off basically, and
It's all you.
like I think I like caught feelings on like the third date, but I fucked up because so I knew at that point that we were very interested in each other after like our third date, and this is with like in a span of 2 weeks. And then after the third date, I was a bit cocky and I invited her to a club indirectly because I said I wanted to go clubbing with Josh, and we went together, but technically I didn't invite this girl.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just told her, so we were dealing, so I just kind of wanted to, I guess, what's that word?
Manipulate?
I wanted to, not manipulate, but,
Psychoanalyze?
no, what do you mean? I was trying to make myself, so this was my mindset,
The green screen with all the math,
Bro.
in the back. All the math equations.
And just playing psychological chess every day, bro.
So this was my mindset. Like, I knew that we were interested in each other, so I was very cocky about that fact. So by me saying that I'm going to a club with my friend when we were dealing, makes it look like, from her perspective, that, oh, like, what is this guy saying? I thought we were exclusive. Like, I thought we were going somewhere kind of thing. That's what I thought in my mind.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't invite her to show her my alphaness, I guess you could say.
Okay.
Your what?
Right?
Your alphaness?
Yeah, so like it's like I don't give a fuck. Like I'm just gonna do whatever I want because we're not dating, we're not official, we're just casual. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So I was very cocky till that point, and what happened was she actually came to the club with her friend, but mind you, I didn't invite her, right? So I messed up because as soon as I saw her, I was just like, oh hey, and I peaced out. And then like
Wait, you invited her?
I
Or
wasn't.
she just showed up.
She just showed up.
Oh, damn.
I didn't invite her technically. I just said I'm going to club being with my friend.
I wonder if
Yeah.
she came to check you out, or
Oh,
if you were like
definitely,
dancing with
bro.
other girls and
I
shit.
was there,
Yeah.
bro. She was so excited to see him, and then Andrew's like,
Oh.
"Okay, let's go to the front. Me and Josh, bye."
Oh man.
To be fair though, I wasn't sober.
Yeah,
Josh
we
was
were
not sober either.
we were not sober.
Yeah, we were not sober. So
The lights were calling us. We had to go.
yeah, so at that time, I thought I was still like alpha and like whatever I do, she'll still like me kind of mindset.
Untouchable.
Yeah, untouchable, pretty like invincible. When you pick up that star from Mario, sorry. And then the next day, I think I texted her and I didn't get a response back. That's when I started catching feelings.
Yeah.
I was like, oh shit, I fucked up. Because up until that point, I thought she was like super cute. I was just super cocky.
Yeah.
And yeah, it just didn't work out after that. She started like stop ignoring me. But the thing is, I met her a couple times after, or not a couple times. I met her after once,
Okay.
but that's another story.
And what happened? She ignore you?
That's another story, man. We might go to part 3. You know what I'm saying? Gotta
Lessons
keep it
learned.
teasing teasers.
Lessons
What
learned.
the-
Lessons
It's a
learned.
fucking movie, bro.
It's a sad love story. Yeah, and like I regret it a lot because she was like the one person that I did like I actually really liked.
Damn.
Like she like tops off everyone else.
Damn.
Sorry.
So yeah.
But isn't it funny how like you are more attracted to that person once you get that resistance? Same with girls too.
100%.
Yeah.
You know
That's
what I mean?
why I played that game. I was like, I'm gonna go clubbing with Josh.
Yeah, but you
because I wanted to
fucked it
play
up,
that
man.
game.
You botched
Yeah,
that game.
I
bro.
lost. Yeah, I lost.
And then
yeah.
she used
I
Queen's
bombed it.
Gambit and fucking checkmate.
Yeah.
I feel like you can't do those kind of games too much on someone that you actually like. I feel like it's very risky.
The thing is, the timing of that situation was so imagine if you're leaving to go back to school
Okay.
in the next 3 weeks or like next month or next month and a half,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm,
And up until that point, you were in and out of school for 4 months, right?
yeah.
So there's no opportunity to I guess catch feelings for more than 4 months,
Yeah.
unless you're on and off at the same time. So for me, I was just thinking
Fuck
there's
it.
other girls, and it's funny, like I ended up meeting other people after like I got denied.
Okay.
So that was my mindset the whole time. I wasn't looking to catch feelings or date anyone. I was just fucking around,
Yeah.
kind of thing.
Just caught you
But
off guard.
it just so happened to be like she was just, I liked her actually, like her,
Yeah, it's
True.
a shame.
But you live and you learn.
Live and you learn.
Maybe
You
she's
know.
listening to you, bro. Maybe she's listening to this podcast.
Nah, I doubt it.
Do you want to apologize? And
How about
No, I already apologized. I was like, but that's another story for another day, bro.
so are you guys like comfortable with the openness of casual relationships? I mean, I guess the point of casual is that it's chill, but some people, I think some people might have reservations about like being in like an open casual relationship where you can like meet other people and hook up with other people. What are your guys' thoughts on that?
I mean, the point of casual is not to be exclusive.
Right.
And I feel like that casual phase is just like for you to just kind of see if it works out. It's like no risk, kind of,
No commitment.
yeah, no commitment, like low risk. You just kind of, get to figure out that person.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I think it's fine. I think it's fine to meet other people and test other, fish in the market.
For sure.
Yeah, I think I cared a lot when I was younger because I I tend to be, I like the person faster.
금사빠.
Like, yeah, it comes up. I don't know what that
That
is
means
in English.
금방 사랑 빠진. So that means quickly fall in love.
Falling in love.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I was in first or second year, but as I aged, I think it's almost a necessity before getting to the serious relationship. So
Yeah.
I think it's, I mean, I don't really think much about it.
True.
So I guess that's a good thing. It's just, it happens. If it happens, it happens. Kind of go with the flow.
Yeah.
And ultimately, both parties will know if it's going somewhere or not, right?
Yeah.
I think each person will know
Yeah.
if it is a good match or not.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, man.
yeah, no thoughts.
If you
No
dig
thoughts
her
about
and
it.
if she digs you, like you guys will keep like making it happen.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. It's like a split between my friends because I have a lot of friends that grew up in the church and stuff like that as well. So I have like people that hold a lot more conservative views, and then a lot of my friends from uni, including you guys, right, share definitely a more open-minded perspective about it, where we're more open about meeting multiple people if that's what we want and stuff like that. So I think it works for some people, and if it works for you, that's great. If you prefer to deal with one person at a time and you want to kind of be more traditional about things, I think that's completely okay too.
Yeah.
I don't want to like give out the wrong message, but when I say like I'm open to meeting other people, like let's say if I'm meeting this one girl, like I wouldn't go and meet like 4 other girls at the same time,
What?
Maybe I'll meet like one other girl, like maybe I have like this first other date that's coming up,
Yeah.
and I might go to that one, but I'm not like meeting like 5 different girls at one time either, I think that's too much.
But I think the difference between is that you would be okay, and you would basically be okay to meet other people, right?
Yeah.
Like it's okay for you,
Mhm.
but you wouldn't do it because it's a lot. Like it's a waste of energy, a waste of time, right? But I think for me, it's just I don't even go that far. I don't think I would. I wouldn't think
To do that.
it's okay. Yeah, like I wouldn't do it.
Sure.
Let's
So
say,
I don't think-
let's say for example, you have like 2 girls asked you out, and
Yeah.
one wants to go on a date on a Sunday, and the other one wants to go on Tuesday. You're gonna just choose one?
Yeah,
Really?
better one. Yeah.
Let's say they're both like really pretty.
Okay, we'll talk then. But that
how are
never-
the personalities, Brian?
yeah,
God,
but
looks
okay,
aren't everything.
Just say.
Men are pigs.
yeah, men are pigs, bro. Come on now, sorry. Yeah, no, but I would like honestly if that situation came to me, it wouldn't come to me in the first place. But if it did, then I would choose just one.
But how do you know?
But
which
the
one's
thing is,
better?
this is what I would do. This is what I do though. Let me get into details.
It's just purely physical at that point. How do you know which
No,
one's
no,
better?
listen. So like, going on my theory, I would meet one person, right? But let's say I don't, like, I feel like something's off, then I would just stop meeting that person and meet the other person. So technically, I could meet both persons.
But that's what I'm doing.
No, but you're meeting at the same time. Like you're open to meet them more than once at the same time.
So you're gonna take one, and then if that one
But I
doesn't
would
work
meet-
out, move on to the next one.
Yeah, exactly.
Bro, I don't think girls appreciate that. They don't want to be like the second choice,
No, but it would be done like completely with the first one before I move to the second. But you would be down to meet both of them at the same time, right?
But then, so you're saying you're gonna go on a date with that first girl, and then if that doesn't work out, you're gonna message that second girl and be like,
What's poppin'?
"You still up for that date?"
Yeah, but I wouldn't like when I first get that, I wouldn't like flat out be like, nah, I'm not interested in you. I'd be like, oh, how about like let's meet on another time. And then if the first date
no,
flops,
she's
then
That's
I-
worse though. That's worse. You're like having
that
like,
worse?
because
He's
you're
like
having
this, he's
like
like
this
this.
safe. You're like having a safety net,
I mean, what's wrong with that? You're single.
But that's essentially the same thing as what I'm doing. I'm just speeding up the
No, but-
process,
But okay, so you could think of my theory as a queue. You know what a queue, like a line, right? So it's one at a time.
Okay.
But you're saying it's like all at the same time. You could say all at the same time, right?
Okay, I guess.
That's what I'm saying. You're just like a Discord group chat. Mine's like one-on-one, like talking one-on-one.
True. All right.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That makes sense. I would actually, like, I know I said I prefer meeting and dealing with one person, like one-on-one at a time, even if it's casual. I'm still open to meeting multiple people. Like if the situation calls it, and I'm down for it. Like I've had, again, it was all clearly communicated that I was not looking for anything serious, but like, like I've met multiple people at one time. This can get confusing a little bit.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
It's not my preference for sure.
Yeah.
But when you guys meet somebody for the first time, you guys say that you guys are not looking for anything serious?
Yeah. If I'm not, how do you guys do that? Or what's your guys' approach to that?
Nah, I don't say that.
Actually, I guess everyone has different phases about like where they want to be in a relationship, but
for sure,
for now, it's like, yeah, like, I'm looking for. Like, I'm not forcing it, but if it happens, then like I'll be open to a relationship, you know.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you say you're open to seeing how things go.
Yeah. But I'm not like, I'm not looking for a relationship, you know.
Yeah.
You're not actively looking, but you're down if it happens.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, I think all of us are like that. Actually, I am like that. I don't know about you, Josh, but I'm like that.
Like how I guess in terms of how I communicate, like when I'm not looking for anything serious, I will like almost immediately, I think like first date, or if we haven't already said it over the phone or something, or texting, I'll make sure that I'm like I'm not looking for a relationship, and I don't want to mislead you. So if that's what you're looking for, if that's like your end goal with this, we might not be a right fit right now. So like I try to make things super clear at the beginning, so that at least we're on the same, like we're meeting on the same page, and there's no like confusion and shit like that. If it ends up being something more, then great. But like, I think setting that precedent right at the start is really important.
Yeah. I don't know. Those talks are so awkward though.
It's like, it's not fun. No one wants to be like, like, you're not like looking for a relationship, right?
Yeah. Communication is key.
Hell yeah.
Sorry. We talked about the bad experiences. Did you guys have any good ones?
A good one about casual relationships?
I guess good casual relationships are where you don't care what happens in the end, right? Because usually one person falls for another.
Yeah.
In the long run.
Like I think it's like a good casual relationship is where that balance is like perfect, where it's like you like hanging out with them and you enjoy spending time with them, but you guys both mutually agreed, but you're on the same page.
Sounds like friends with benefits.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Again, no, the way he said it sounds like friends with benefits.
I think
that's what it is, man.
That is, but I think that to me the title of friends with benefits just screams hookup buddies, right? And to an extent it is, but I think it's also more than that. It can be, right?
Yeah, I think casual relationships, it's more about it's a ratio, it's more even for like physical and emotional, whereas I feel like friends with benefits more physical.
Right. And it's like,
so I think that's the difference.
I think like when you think about casual relationships, I think a lot of that more has to do with like companionship as well, right? It's not just sex. Whereas friends with benefits, I think it should, or it could be just about sex, which is fine. But I think it's a little different in terms of the connotations, at least.
I don't know, just the way that you said it like 2 minutes ago, it sounded like friends. Yeah.
The vibes.
True.
What's your guys' experience with social media dating apps? Sorry, social dating apps.
You skipped my question.
Huh?
Did you have any cases where you had a good casual relationship?
Yeah, I did. I had I was seeing this girl for a while. Not for a while. Actually, it was only a couple months, but it was good. And it ended. And that was it. Like, it was nice. I think
one person catch feelings?
No. And I think to me, like, that's nice because we hung out and stuff, and we were able to talk. I was able to get to know her. And like, we're not friends either now, but it's kind of like my perception of her, of who she is good. I enjoyed spending time with her, and it was nice. But it was like just that, and it was the same for her. I'm assuming, there was no like follow up, no like, hey, like, what are you doing and shit like that. It's like when it was over, it was just over.
So how did it end?
Just naturally, it wasn't, not one person was like, hey, like, I think we should move on. It was kind of just like natural segue, either like
you guys just stopped talking to each other.
Honestly, I don't even remember how it ended. I think that's just another signifier that it just went.
True.
Yeah.
Just Just blew in like wind, huh? Bro, what are you talking about?
Just what?
Blew away like a fire.
like a fire.
나 왜 이렇게 좋아해?
What about you guys? Any good instances, or just Brian catching feelings over and over again?
Yeah, I mean, the good experiences, you eventually turn that into a relationship, right?
Or it could just die out mutually.
Yeah.
I think those are good
I
too.
think, yeah, it works too. You guys realize that it wasn't as good as you thought it would be, and that's it, you know? You move on to the next person.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Or you got what you needed out of it, right? If that's just companionship or a friend.
I think at every like I guess you can call it like a fling you have, like you learn something about like what you like and, you know, what you're looking for, like, you know, in your ultimate, you know, wife or girlfriend or whatever.
Definitely.
Yeah.
You know, maybe people downplay how much you learn about yourself from even casual relationships. I think I learned a lot about myself. There was a lot of like self-reflection and realization that happened with casual relationships that maybe I didn't get from serious relationships, because you're put in a different dynamic, right? Where you're not thinking about things long term, but you're thinking about how you deal with people while still prioritizing yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's better for the relationship to fizzle out like when you're in a casual relationship rather than get into a relationship and
Yeah.
you know, something big happens and you guys don't realize you guys are a right fit.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think honestly, like once you pass mid 20s, everyone they just stop caring in general.
That's fucking depressing, bro. I care.
It is what it is.
So what do you mean they don't care?
Like I don't think they go into any sort of relationship being like, especially our age, like mid 20s, going like, oh, we're just gonna go. Like they don't care as much as when they're younger.
Oh yeah, true.
So it just kind of go by the flow. You know what I mean?
Because there's so much.
Like I think everyone could say if they find the dream girl, they're down to marry them, right? I think we're all in the same boat there.
You know what I saw on Instagram like recently though? It's like you have 3 like relationship lessons. Like the first one.
3 options. There's a bus and it's raining.
What the?
No wrong answers. No wrong answers. But the right answer is
It was like your first relationship is like based off true love, and like that's actually the reason for love. Your second relationship was like more for lust and things that like, you know, sexually like I guess make you know desirables and things like that.
okay.
And also it was like a more toxic relationship, I guess, in a way. And then the third one is gonna be like your eventual wife. You know what I mean? Something along that line.
Yeah.
What if you dated only twice? Third one's gonna be the bling bling bling.
It's just a quote, bro. It's just a post. So I guess the point of that message is like you just learn from each relationship. You know.
Yeah.
You get the
continuous learning point, eh?
you get the good stuff and you get the bad stuff. You know, and you kind of know which one. You know.
For sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So what do you guys think about social dating apps? Tinder, Bumble, Hinge?
I think it's waste.
What's your guys' experience with that? You think it's waste?
I think it's waste unless you have a fucking nice profile and you have like, you know,
Sounds like someone has a dookie profile.
Maybe. I mean, that's what it is, right? Social media dating is just purely based off physical like stimulation.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
like a very shallow, surface level way of sieving through people, right? You're just like deciding yes or no between a sea of people. I think it's good though. I think social dating apps are great as a secondary way to meet people. You know what I mean? I will always say meeting people, you know, in person, naturally and organically is always gonna be priority. But I think these dating apps are great to kind of go in the background, you know, as you're meeting people, as you're doing life and stuff, as you're busy with your day to day. You know, in the evenings or your downtime, you're like swiping, you're talking to people, but it's not like your main source of interactions and stuff like new relationships. But I think it's a nice way to catch people like passively. It's like dividends, you know, it's a passive income.
Foreshadowing our next episode.
What the? Yeah, I agree with that too.
Yeah, I agree with Josh. Yeah, I think social media platforms have its own purpose. Social media dating, sorry.
Like Tinder?
Yeah, it has its purpose. I think the general consensus is like we know what each app is specifically used for, right? So Tinder is mainly categorized as for hookups.
Mm-hmm.
Like Hinge is categorized as actually meeting someone. So same with Coffee Meets Bagel.
Yeah.
And I think it's good to have those type of platforms too. And obviously, you could be an outlier and have a serious relationship from someone you met on Tinder.
For sure.
And vice versa. You could hook up with someone you met on Hinge, but I think it's just another avenue for people that wants what they want.
Yeah.
And whatever wants that they need at that time.
For sure.
Yeah.
So I think it's good.
I think it's great for COVID, for lockdowns.
I think it's terrible for COVID.
I think it's terrible for COVID.
Yeah.
You can't meet anyone.
That's
You
true.
shouldn't be meeting anyone.
Yeah.
Whoops, cut that out. Chop chops.
Yeah.
Chop chop, mate.
I guess on the context of COVID, are you guys doing okay? Being single and everything. I know Valentine's Day is coming up soon. How have you guys been holding up? I mean, we've all been single for quite a bit now, I think.
Yeah. I'm not really focused on finding a relationship, so I'm doing pretty well. I'm more so focused on myself at this moment.
Yeah.
And I think once COVID ends and once I get a place, I'll start thinking then. But as of now, I'm pretty good. I'm just chilling, working on my new job. Sorry. Just learning a lot. Time's going fast.
New place? You're gonna rent or buy? Sorry.
That's a topic for next week. Sorry.
Brian, what about you?
Nah. I mean, I would prefer to meet people.
Right now?
Yeah, 'cause we're in the mid of our prime.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to. I don't know. I'm just more looking forward to just going out and just chilling. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I feel that.
Just going out to bars and shit.
But how are you holding now?
I'm fine. Same with you. Just working on myself. I mean, even if I really wanted to like meet somebody, like there's not much to do anyways.
Yeah.
Facts.
But I think there are still ways to get around it. As long as you're smart.
Like casually? Sorry.
As long as you're being smart about it, you know?
As long as you're being safe about it.
As long as you socially distance. All right, guys.
Okay, cool. So this week's topic was about casual dating part 2, whatever you want to call it. But just gave our perspectives on casual relationship and hope you guys enjoyed this week's episode. We will continue in the future with part 3 and so on and so forth.
Yeah, if you guys have any topics within dating that you guys want us to talk about, feel free to DM us. We're always open to any suggestions you guys have. And as always, we love hearing back from you guys. So please don't be shy.
Yeah, you guys can follow us on Spotify podcast, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and also our Instagram page at The Young and Finch. So see you guys there.
Enjoy your weeks, guys, and we'll see you next time.
Thanks for listening.
Thanks, guys.
Peace.
Peace. The part that you don't have to cut out is no, I don't have any casual relationships that I caught feelings. It's been the other way around. Sorry.
Are you sure about that?
Oh.